enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
Lying in wait inside of State Farm Stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren. It signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Today a good one in store here. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Arizona Cardinals. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, maybe 6 points too.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And away we go in Glendale. On the return, here's Jones. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led up by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. He's going to have this up near the 40. Jumps a little bit short of it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Now the cut by Adam Thielen. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Cardinals first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. Wilson on the slant. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Conner here from the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Murray on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. They're set up at the 35 now.
Another Cardinals.
Here's Conner on the option. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about real power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. Great try with that first down.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Murray to throw. Here's a screen. It's Conner. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it will be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And this is brought to all pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw, Murray. Buys time, rolling right. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, That's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Facing 4th down now, the Cardinals turn to Matt Prater for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Prater puts it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I certainly love to end every drive with a touchdown, but considering where that drive started, Kate, we'll take 3.
Here's Parker Washington with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
His first throw is an interception! And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. In the offense, got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he's not going to escape this. The Jets drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Into traffic. Complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Facing 4th down now, the Cardinals turn to Matt Prater for the field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Prater puts it through. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jaguars send Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. And he's in the midst of a phenomenal season. Right now you can see he's 2nd in the league in touchdown receptions. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. Snaps all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Army to start this drive with Connor. Now this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Making a stop, that was last year's Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a Cardinals. First and 10 at the 48-yard
From
line.
the gun, it's Murray. He's going to keep it this time. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First and 10, Murray. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Oh, Murray lost it. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought a loss of yards. But they had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Now Murray on third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hey, Rob.
First down throw, Lawrence. Forced out to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
On red.
Trying it right side with ETN. And second down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Red, 23. Hey, Soko, hot.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Throw right side, Cutler. Oh, he loses the football. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
They'll start this series with an option left. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First down carry for Connor. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On the zone read, here's Connor. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Dumps it off to Connor. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Punt formation for the Cardinals.
And the end of that return block also brings us to the end of our first quarter. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first.
Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
All right, let's go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Lisa 24.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, tomato.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he is stumped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Turn. This is hot.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Another try following the sack. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Hey.
Here's ETN on 1st down. Pushing for the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 23. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
On red.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, breathe them a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Caught by Washington, left side. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Red on the red.
Lawrence to throw it. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars tie and can take the lead here in the second. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little Tex on the extra point. And they'll take the lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Jukes the defender. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this route, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Off to the races, middle of the field. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Cardinals push their lead to 6.
13, Jaguars 7.
Now Prater on to send it away. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jaguars send Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, it's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Lisa 24. Son.
And off to 2. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he can only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, easy. Route.
From the 48. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Buda Baker picks it off.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 45-yard line.
Kyler looking to throw. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Straight ahead, it's Connor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Here's 2nd and 11. Here's a screen. It's Connor. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Murray to throw here on third. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That's a rookie out of Michigan, Will Johnson, in on the tackle.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Hey, here we go.
From the 27. Headed out right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Rip. Hey, count two. Socos, hot.
Now we give to ETN running right. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Red on red. Here we go.
They go right back to ETN. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 now. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Hey, easy. Right. Hey, Socos, hot.
They'll run here, ETN. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
11.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Hey, Lion. No.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Hey, run.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. It's his running back. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Etienne on third down. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
Easy. Hey.
They're going to try with Etienne. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Easy, round. Here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Rip, 23.
2. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars tie it just before halftime. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars take the lead on that successful kick. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Dortch now to return it. He's stopped on the run back to the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Throwing here just before halftime. He lofts it deep right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is ARSB Amon-Ra St. Brown. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And oh, look at Patrick Mahomes. One of his 2 rushing touchdowns on the afternoon. The Chiefs are back to within a game of 500. They move to 5-6 with the win. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And this is J.J. McCarthy. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Vikings find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. There you see the rest of the scores from Week 12 with Denver, the Chargers, Miami, and Washington all getting late-season byes. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these 2 sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Now Prater on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Jaguars send Brian Thomas Jr. readying for another drive on offense. He's caught a touchdown in this game, as we see now where that helps land him among the NFL's leaders in that category.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Here we go.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Caught, nice game left side. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Throw left side, complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hey, easy, Ralph!
Back to the air, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Take right open.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And this is going to bring up 3rd down, Brock. He elected to bounce it outside. Picked up 3.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal.
23.
On play action now, Lawrence. He rolls to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Little knocks it through, and that'll push their lead to 4.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Again, it's McBride. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll throw it. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 40. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grab the lead on their first series of the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3.
Jaguars 17.
Now Prater on to send it away. Washington now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They've got 1st down from the 31. Now a carry by ETN. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Denver, attack! Great job!
Lawrence looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Red on red. Here we go.
Run on 1st down, Lawrence. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, he is killing his team.
And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter. Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. He He has the first over the middle. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Later adds the PAT. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game.
Jaguars 17.
Now Prager on to send it away.
Prager to kick off for Arizona.
Fielded at the 7. With some trickery here on the return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And some excellent work on this play. It takes them a while to get to him downfield.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey,
Lawrence with it on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Lisa 24.
Trying again, following the sack. Has it downfield, working the left. He takes it down to the 33. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence to throw it. He's got a man left. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running a 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they can still do their damage.
Here's 2nd and 5. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Sink right. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And he's caught. He's got ground. And he gets this forward to the 19. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Brett on right. Here we go.
First down from the red zone. And they pick him off again. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you have to finish with points.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 29-yard line.
Connor on the inside give. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there. 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. bring up fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. Takes this in at the 25. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they'll face a third.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Kill. Decent 24. Son, this one's a hunt.
This is ETN. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Lawrence picking up the pace.
A gain of 15. And the Jaguar 1st down.
They go play action on 1st. Buying some time right. He crosses the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Rip, 23.
Taking on 1st and 10. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. Have to pick up the pace offensively as they go hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Let's go.
Everybody rushing back to the line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Easy. Reload. Here we go.
On the give, it's to That's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Here we go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. It's intercepted in the end zone. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Ready to start this drive with Connor. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Kyler throwing here. There's a screen. It's Connor. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Murray with a sneak. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Pulled in at the 20. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers.
Hey, go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. All on the 45, first and 10.
The Cardinals take over first and 10.
Running left, it's Connor. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the Jaguars' 47-yard line.
Short pass brought in. He's got room to roam here. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag out. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back.
Still second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Got to figure out this third down here.
Yeah.
Here's Connor to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Facing fourth down now, the Cardinals turn to Matt Prater for the field goal. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
Thanks for 24.
Inside give here for Tootin. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Lawrence picking up the pace.
A gain of 15. And the Jaguar first down.
Go, go.
First and 10, looking to throw. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Offense working quickly.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. Here comes the screen for Etienne. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be fourth and short. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That's caught. He's got Washington. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on fourth down. It keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Back to the air, Lawrence. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Right, let's go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Throwing his Lawrence on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. Searches for, and they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals close to picking up their 5th win. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. It's Connor again. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. He's running for it. Oh, Murray lost it. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Handoff goes to Connor, running left. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Tossing this out to Connor. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll bring out the punter here. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the 4th. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot. Now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one.